Good morning. This is a 338 D-rated Hino. It has a clean chassis frame. I'm going to try not to make you dizzy while we're doing this video here. But this 338 has a chrome front bumper. A few things I like to point out that I really like about the Hino is if you look at an International or Freightliner firewall, you'll notice that all the engine modules are mounted in this area over here. One thing that's unique about Hino, they tuck all their modules underneath the dash on the passenger side of the chassis, on the inside, which helps reduce any type of corrosion and electrical wiring problems. This is a 6-cylinder diesel engine, 260 horsepower with 660 pounds of torque. The 338 that I ordered in, this is a clean chassis setup. It has a 50-gallon tank, so you can mount any type of body on it, dump body, beverage body, so be it. The air tanks are tucked underneath the chassis, and the SCR equipment is located underneath the passenger, basically the passenger seating area on the passenger side. Okay, so this is a clean chassis spec. 10,000. This is a D-rated chassis, so it has a 10,000 front axle, 10,000 pound front axle, 21,000 pound rear axle. Basically, it was spec for that for the reason so we could have it under CDL. Then you don't have to worry about having a driver that has to have a CDL license. It's also ordered with a stabilizer bar. It can be removed, but if you spec it with a hook lift body or a dump body, it gives you just better control on turns, so you don't get that tipping feeling when you're going around turns. Okay, so I'm going to walk you around here, show you the complete chassis, and I want to take you into the inside of the cab. One unique thing that I love about Hino is as you walk around the truck, you'll notice that you'll have paint marks on some of the bolts here that I'm showing you. And what this is, when they're going down the line at the plant when they're building this truck, that is a visual inspection that bolt has been torqued by someone on the line. It's one thing that I really like about when they build the trucks. It's a visual inspection, and also when they go down the line, they take a ballpoint hammer and tap several areas, and basically by the sound of when they strike the bolts or anything on the truck, they know by just by hearing the sound of the tap if it's properly mounted on the truck. So here's your SCR equipment with a 4.7 DEF tank that is mounted on the passenger side. Rule of thumb for SCR, it's 50 to 1. Just remember, if you're going to consume 50 gallons of fuel, you'll use 1 gallon of the DEF fluid / urea, now on the 2011 model years. In 2009 and newer, they redesigned the interior. It is a darker gray / black, which basically is a nice complement to any body style that you want to put on here. One unique thing that is different for the 11 models, on the rear cushion, on the bottom cushion of the driver's seat, on a standard spec, the bottom cushion has now been extended, so it's more comfortable when you're sitting there. This seat is air ride seat. Truck is also equipped with air brakes, and it has it adjusts by your body weight. It doesn't have controls for the seat, but it does adjust by your body weight. One more thing I like to show you is the new redesigned dash. This is a LED dash. It basically gives you better information for the SCR and for the DEF fluid levels. As you can see over here, it's right above the fuel gauge level. So thank you for your time. One more thing I'll show you that I really enjoy about the Hino is also their wiring. They do complex, or conventional wiring versus multiplexing. Difference is, multiplexing, I always explain it as, think of the phone company. Thousands of wires everywhere that run into data links, and you have to rely on the data links to tell you where things are where things have failed. With conventional wiring, it's A to B, so it's easier to diagnose. If you do have trouble, if you do experience wiring trouble, which we very seldom see any problems with electrical with a Hino truck, but if you would have anything that would fail, it's so much easier to diagnose, less time in the shop for a technician to troubleshoot. So always keep that in mind. It's added value with Hino trucks versus an International or Freightliner. And also, Hino's by default on a standard spec is 40% stronger on the frame, better resistance of bending, and powder coated frames. So overall, standard chassis spec is just more value for your money. Best turning radius in the business, known for fuel economy and turning radius, and the visibility. Excellent visibility. Thank you very much. My name is Tim Lauer with R&R Incorporated, and I hope I didn't make you too dizzy when watching this video. Thank you.